Hi everyone, this learning target is I can solve proportions to find the missing value. And I didn't get a chance to explain this topic in class before we got out of school, so I'm going to be answering the question in this video, why does cross multiplication work? So for these problems, I might have a problem that looks like 2/3 equals x over 12, and our goal is to solve for x on these. There's a few ways you could solve this, like just using your ideas of equivalent ratios. Like I could say, oh, I know that 3 times 4 is 12, so 2 times 4 is 8. So that'd be an easy way to get the answer. But sometimes it's not going to be easy numbers like that. It might be decimals, so it might be hard to figure those out. So I'm going to teach you a method called cross multiplication. And you can use this method whenever you have two fractions that are equal to each other. So I'm going to show you using fraction busters why this method works. So if I'm looking at this, I have 2 divided by 3 and x divided by 12. So remember, the opposite of dividing is multiplying. So if I want to get rid of these these numbers in the bottom, I can multiply by 3 and I can multiply by 12. And if you need, you can watch the video on fraction busters to kind of refresh your memory on this. So remember, the nice thing is if I multiply by 3 over here, the 3's cancel, and over here the 12's cancel. And you notice I multiply by the same thing on each side. And then after that, I'm going to multiply whatever's left. So I have 12 times 2. And then I have 3 times x. And then now I can solve the rest of the problem. So 12 times 2 is 24. Divide by 3. And x equals 8. And so what cross multiplication tells us on this one is if I want to do it without having to use fraction busters, I could have just multiplied it diagonally. Because if you notice, I have 3 times x is 3x, and 2 times 12 would be what I got over here. So if I was to rewrite the problem on the side over here, basically I could have said, oh, why don't I just do 3 times x, and then 2 times 12, so 2 times 12 equals 3 times x, and that's the exact same thing I got over here. So you can use fraction busters if you like, or if you have two fractions with an equal sign in the middle, you're welcome to use cross multiplication. And I'll have a video after this that goes into more detail how to do cross multiplication, but I just want to explain how it works.